My sister got pregnant by my fiancé, and my family decided to defend her because she was younger. So I got my revenge in the cruelest way possible. Before continuing the story, let us know in the comments which city you're watching from. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so you won't miss more stories, and leave your like on the video. My name is Lindsay, and I need to tell you about the worst thing that ever happened to me. Actually, scratch that. The worst thing that was done to me, by my own family. 3 weeks before my wedding, I was the happiest I'd ever been. 28 years old, engaged to the man I'd loved for 4 years, planning the ceremony of my dreams. Everything was perfect. The venue was booked, this beautiful garden estate outside the city. The dress was altered and hanging in my closet. Invitations had been sent to 200 guests. My younger sister had even agreed to be my maid of honor, which honestly surprised me because we'd never been super close. But I thought maybe this would bring us together. I should have known better. It was a Thursday night. My parents had invited me over for dinner, which wasn't unusual. What was unusual was the tension in the room when I arrived. My dad couldn't look at me. My mom kept wringing her hands. And my sister, 23 years old and usually so bubbly and carefree, sat there with this strange, defiant look on her face. Then she dropped the bomb. She stood up in the middle of dinner, placed her hand on her still flat stomach, and announced she was pregnant with my fiancé's baby, and that they'd been sleeping together for 6 months. 6 months. I remember the exact sound of my fork hitting the plate. I remember my mother gasping but not saying anything to defend me. I remember my father telling me to calm down when I started screaming. But most of all, I remember my sister's face, completely blank. No remorse, no shame, nothing. She just stood there like she'd announced what she wanted for dessert. My fiancé tried calling me 73 times that night. I didn't answer once. My parents kept telling me we needed to talk this through as a family, and that these things happen. These things happen? My sister seduced my fiancé and got pregnant, and these things just happen? The worst part? Within 2 weeks, my parents had completely switched sides. Suddenly, it was all about supporting my sister through her pregnancy. She was the victim somehow. Young, scared, vulnerable. Never mind that I was the one who'd been betrayed. Never mind that she'd destroyed my entire life without a second thought. And here's the part that still makes me physically ill. They used my wedding plans. All of them. The same venue I'd booked and paid deposits for. The same florist. The same caterer. My mother actually called me and asked if I'd mind if my sister used them since everything was already arranged and it would be such a waste to cancel. I minded. I minded so much I couldn't breathe. But they did it anyway. 2 months after my wedding was supposed to happen, my sister walked down the aisle in a white dress,